Joining me now is Daniel Sohege, Director of Human Rights Organisation Stand for All. Thank you very much for your time this morning, Daniel. So firstly, your reaction to this admission from Labour that they would indeed house asylum seekers temporarily, they say, on barges like the Bibby Stockholm.
Well, we've still got the same issues that we face with this government housing them, and whether it's Labour or the Conservatives using barges, they still remain, as the Fire Brigades Union has said, a fire trap. They're a death trap for people potentially. They're completely unsuitable for the use of this. Now, Labour, when it comes into power, could immediately say, we're going to process these applications faster and more efficiently to ensure that we aren't having to use these unsuitable accommodation locations, rather than saying, well, we're going to carry on doing the same thing. They need to be looking at changing the way that we are doing things. And really, that needs to be happening now. We can't wait for an election. We need this process to start taking place immediately, with applications being pushed through faster and more effectively for people. We're leaving people in totally inhumane conditions.
Well, Labour saying that the only reason that they would agree to temporarily house people in these barges is because of the Tory backlog in processing claims. Others have claimed that this is a political move. How do you see it?
I think there's a mix of both, to be brutally honest, without sounding like I'm sitting on the fence there. But we do have significantly more people waiting for an application to be processed now than we've seen before. But Labour could be doing this faster. We know, for example, that 5 of the main nationalities who use channel crossings, for example, have more than a 90% acceptance rate on applications. Now, the previous Labour government actually cleared out a lot of their waiting list by saying, we know these people are going to have their applications approved, so we can fast track that through. If the Labour government did that when they come in, or if they come in, then they could reduce the need for using anything like barges or the internment camps that we're being seen floated around at the moment with tents.
We are also, of course, due to see the Bibby Stockholm eventually kind of start housing people from this week, it's thought, maybe as soon as tomorrow. It seems like we've been talking about this for quite a long time. It keeps being pushed back, as you say, because there have been these concerns over safety. Assumedly, you want to see this stopped.
Absolutely. I think the Bibby Stockholm in particular should be scrapped completely. It was used by the Dutch originally for this same purpose, and they stopped using it because of the safety concerns. Now, what this government has done is double the capacity, therefore increasing the safety risks of it, rather than actually tackling what they need to be doing, as I said, of processing applications faster. The Fire Brigades unions come out against this. There are significant risks which haven't been addressed by this government. And that's before you even look at the potential implications on people's physical and mental health of effectively being warehoused in this floating prison. It's a completely unsuitable application for them.
It's great to get your insight, as always. Daniel Sohege, Director of Human Rights Organisation Stand for All. Thank you very much for your time this morning. I'm sure we'll chat again in the future.